friends, thanks for joining me for Friday's book haul. This is a collaboration hosted by Nat Williams. She has a Facebook group and a YouTube channel, and I will have her linked in my description box. So I figured I would join her for her Friday book finds. And friends, I can't remember if I showed you that I picked this up or not. I don't think I did. It's A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. And it was printed in 1978. And of course we have lots of stories in here, but look, there's also pictures. So friends, I'm so torn because I don't know if I'm turning this into an altered book, if I need to offer it up to my daughter actually first and make sure this isn't something she wants to read. Do I sell it, you know, as is, or do I use it for ephemera? So there's lots of choices. I'm going to have to probably spend a little more time with it before I completely decide. Look, there's little fairies too. So I'm going to have to spend some time with it before I fully decide what I'm going to end up doing. But look at these diagrams. Oh my goodness. And I think now, I remember now, I picked it up because it did have so many fairies in it, and a fairy journal is on my to-do list. So I definitely had that. Look, it says the fairies sing. Look, isn't that lovely? So anyway, friends, I just wanted to show this to you because it's quite interesting, and I thought you might enjoy seeing that. So there was that one. Then, friends, this is for sure for ephemera. I mean to tell you, this is a photography book. So I need to get my scissors out, but let me show you some of the images in here. There is a little bit of everything. Look at this. This is old. That's really cool. 1912 that picture was taken. So there's a lot of information on each of the pictures, which I think is delightful. And then, you know, and then there's obviously the pictures themselves. So I could use the writing for ephemera, but I would obviously use all of the pictures. So let me see if I can find some more. Like, this is just kind of neat. Look at that. Aww. Here we go with the images. I think that really caught my attention, and it was like these old photographs, and you guys know how much I love that. Yeah, look at these factory workers. It's incredible. Look at the kids at school. 1910 this picture was taken. That's just the kind of stuff that I love. Oh, look at this page, right? Oh, it's beautiful. I'll have a hard time parting with some of the pictures, but you know, there's a lot in here, so I don't know that I would end up wanting to keep them all. Look at this, it's gorgeous. Can you see it? She's wearing roller skates. This is great. So anyway, I mean, I could show you more, but I think you get the idea. It's great photography, and a lot of it's historical. So I absolutely love that about it. Isn't that neat? It's really something. It's history, really, if you think about it. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, it says Photography, A Critical Introduction, 2nd edition. I didn't need this book, but I love homes. I love houses. I love architecture. Some of you know that. And when you look at the pictures in this book, you will see why it was hard for me to leave it there. And obviously I didn't leave it there. But look at these homes. So it's got the house, it's got the name, it's got the address, it has who is the resident, and I think in many cases it talks about who built the home originally. And I just find this fascinating. And actually, I could go through Ancestry and plug some of these in there, plug some of this information in there for people searching for this sort of thing. But aren't these homes just gorgeous? Now, what am I going to do with it? I don't know, but I just know I love it, and I wanted to have it, and maybe eventually I'll do an architecture journal, you know. Or I could just make kind of cool tags out of it. you know, make house tags out of it. But aren't they beautiful, these homes? Oh, I just love them. I love historical homes. Just so pretty. As you can see, this one, it says following grandfather. And you can see here that there's a mouse. Well, I don't know if you guys know this by now or not, but anything with mice images, bunny images, anything like that, I kind of have to have it because I just love them so much. Now this is black and white, but the images just caught my attention and I really wanted to get it. So I thought, why not? Now there's nothing to say that I can't go ahead and colorize some of these if I want to, and I probably will do that. But this is just such a lovely book with such beautiful drawings. I could not leave it there. Even though it is black and white, I had to have it. So, I mean, look at this. Look at how sweet that is, right? So that is this story, and that's called Following Grandfather. Now, as you guys know, at some point in time, I want to do a fairy journal. And so this says fairies on it, and so I went ahead and picked it up. I want to show you there's not a lot of images, but there are some kind of interesting little pieces. Like this could be made into a tag. It's like an old newspaper or something like that. Now let's see what else we have here. This is great ephemera. Look, this is great ephemera right here. Isn't that so great? A nice, beautiful drawing. Some old-fashioned ones. I think I might have seen something like this in the Shakespeare book that I showed you guys a few weeks ago. Look at this fairy in the tree. So I just thought it would be nice to have, so I can, you know, add these to my, well, not that guy. I'm not going to add him. He's a goblin. He's not a fairy. I'm not adding him to my story when I do my book. But look at this fairy. It looks kind of scary, but it's flying on a moth, so that's kind of neat. Maybe I should do like a grungy fairy book and then a regular fairy book. I'll have to think about that and decide, right? So like that's cute and that's pretty. So, but some of them are kind of scary looking. So that's why I got that, mostly for ephemera. And then this book of Michelangelo, this has some pretty neat stuff in it that would definitely, I picked this for ephemera basically, but we've got, look at the carving that he did, and this was just before he passed apparently. So let's find more pictures. Look at that. This is a painting that he did. It's called In the Last Judgment. Oops. So this is mostly black and white, but look, isn't it lovely? I just think it's fantastic ephemera, quite honestly. Look, that's beautiful. He designed this staircase, and it says, in addition to his sculpture projects for the Medicis, Michelangelo designed this staircase leading to the Medici library. I mean, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Look at this, beautiful. What a genius that man was. So we have some lovely ephemera on our hands here. This was something that he had handwritten and hand painted. It's neat that there's a copy of it. So friends, that is the Michelangelo book. Now, wait till you guys see this. If you ever wanted to do like a more masculine junk journal, that's why I picked this up. I think I'll just go ahead and make well, maybe I'll put the whole thing in my shop, see if anybody wants it and they can make their own ephemera. But if I get around to it, then I can go ahead and make ephemera out of it. But we have all sorts of dates here. And then we have some wonderful drawings. Great photograph. And great photograph here as well. And look at these old ones. Aren't they great? Look. So I just thought it would be great and fun. Look, 30 seconds, you got the number 5. It looks like so nice and rustic. Photograph of the old town. I just thought this could be just a nice little book to have if you wanted to make either a junk journal for a boy or for a man. You know, or if you just wanted something rustic for yourself, just something kind of different, a change of pace. So that's why I picked this one up. I think it's pretty cool. There we go, Wyatt Earp. All right, and then the last one I want to share with you for today is Arriving at Ellis Island, and this was definitely another one that I picked up for the ephemera. This has a lot of historical pictures in it. Can you see? Okay, good, you can kind of see. So this is like an old photograph of people just arriving in America. Can you see this one? Yeah, it's a nice family that they had arrived. That's what this talks about. It talks about the people that arrived, where they came from, how they lived when they got here, were there certain requirements. You know, it just goes through the whole story of Ellis Island, and I just think the photography is terrific. And I will definitely be reading the whole book before I turn it into ephemera, but I just felt like I needed to grab it before they put it in the incinerator, because that's what they do if they can't sell them. Aren't they just beautiful photos? Whoops, can you see that? Now, next, this is a fun one for Christmas too. I picked this up, the Ultimate Ornament book. I mean, I think that's a great find. And I'll just give you a quick flip through this, but before I do, let me see if we have a date. 1996. And, oh, so we have some patterns in the back. Ooh, look, very nice ephemera there. Oh, so nice. Oh, this is kind of cute. I might keep it around before I take it apart for, you know, ephemera and stuff, because it's got patterns and everything. How fun would that be to play with? So cute. It's been a long time since I made handmade ornaments. That would be kind of a fun thing to do with you guys. So we'll be thinking about that. So I thought that was fun, right? And last but definitely not least, I absolutely love these illustrations. It's called the Mice of Bistro de Sept. I can't even read it. Freres. I don't know what that says. But anyway, it doesn't matter what it says because it's adorable. Let's take a little peek at this book. Look at the illustrations. They're too good. They're just too stinking cute. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I can't even stand it. My daughter Amanda, you guys know how artistic she is. She also has a mouse. She loves her mouse, and his name is Sid. And she also likes to cook. This would actually be fun for me to make a journal for her out of this, because I think she would get a real kick out of it. Look at these illustrations. They're just too good. So anyway, friends, I am so happy to share my little book haul with you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. See you soon.